Okay, hello, my name is Anis Amira. So, I'm gonna talk about power distance between Philippines and Singapore. So, first, the Philippines is high on power distance because indicating that Filipinos generally accept hierarchical order and authorities. In Filipino culture, people tend to respect and acknowledge social and organizational hierarchies with a high degrees of defense to authority figure like managers, parents, and elders. This difference is rooted in social norm and that emphasize respect, seniority, and collectivism. Okay, next, I'm gonna talk about Singapore. So for Singapore, Singapore also have a high power distance, but with meritocratic elements. This because through slightly lower than the Philippines actually. The hierarchical structure are respected, and there is a general acceptance of the centralized control with organization. However, Singapore places a significant value on meritocracy. I'm sorry, meaning people in authorities are often expected to earn their position through performance, education, and skill. That's all for me.
Hi everyone, today we explore the cultural values of individualism and collectivism in the Philippines and Singapore. First, let's understand these two terms. Individualism means that people focus on their own goals, independence, and personal success. Meanwhile, collectivism, on the other hand, is all about prioritizing group harmony, community, and family. In the Philippines, collectivism is very strong. People tend to focus on family and group needs over their own. Decisions are often made with the family or community in their mind, and there's a lot of respect for authority and tradition, especially in families and workplaces. Meanwhile, Singapore has a blend of both values. Family and community are important, but there's also a big focus on individual success, especially at work. Singapore's culture values merit and achievement, which means people are encouraged to succeed and work independently while still respecting the group. To wrap up, the Philippines leans strongly toward collectivism, with a focus on family and group loyalty. Singapore, though also valuing family, but has a balance between group and individual values, especially in professional life. That's all for me. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you understand the cultural differences between the Philippines and Singapore when it comes to individualism and collectivism. Thank you.
Okay, so I would like to share today about masculinity and femininity. Masculinity and femininity, we have taken two countries, which is Philippines and also Singapore. According to Philippines are more into males, where they are more into powerful and protective members of their family. They are considered themselves as a decision making place where they have the authority to make decision making. They have been placed in that way. And also according to women, there has been increasing trend where the Philippines women are trying to pursue higher educational professional careers and also leadership roles. For example, nowadays women are started to step out of their comfort zone. They are going out, and also they are trying to pursue their higher education, professional careers, and also leadership roles that they are interested in. However, in Singapore, yeah, particularly there have been barriers of industry, for example, finance, engineering, banking, a lot of sectors. Women doesn't get a good place where men only, how to say that, okay, men are only being dominant in those roles. They have been higher priorities on this professional advancement, and also the financial security has been given to them. And also they have the national service program in Singapore, where the mandatory national service program is being reinforces in the idea of masculinity, where all women in Singapore are compulsory to attend the national service program. For example, women in Singapore, they are traditionally taking care of household and family. They don't get a chance to step out of their comfort zone and going out and pursue something. But women are nowadays in Singapore, this is like a before and after, where women nowadays in Singapore, they are mostly educated globally. They are redefining the traditional roles of traditional feminine roles. They try to go into more economical and social independence, where they try to be economically independent without depending on anyone. They started to pursue their career, they started to pursue their leadership roles and also their professional careers.
Hi, my name is Nur Afrina Betty Skifli and my metric number is 299999. So today I will be explaining about the uncertainty avoidance. Uncertainty avoidance is a cultural dimension that describes how comfortable the society with ambiguity, risk and the unknown. This was introduced by Gerd Hofstede, that it measures how much people in a culture feel threatened by uncertain or ambiguous tradition or situation and how they try to avoid the situation. So our group have chosen two countries, which is Philippines and Singapore, to compare the uncertainty avoidance between these two countries. So the Philippines score 44 on the uncertainty avoidance index UAI, indicating a moderate to high level of uncertainty avoidance. The characteristic of the Filipino culture place value on the structure, stability and family traditions, with which it provides a sense of security amidst uncertainty. Filipinos often prefer clear guidelines and predictable outcomes, especially in social and work contexts. This desire for stability can be seen in their preference for established routine and social norms, that it helps minimize the ambiguity. In workplace implication, the Filipinos' workplace often have defined roles and a degree of formality. Employees may prefer structured environment with clear expectation, and they might be cautious about taking risks without careful planning. The decision making in the workplace situation may involve a careful consideration to avoid unintended consequences and to maintain the harmony. Meanwhile, in Singapore, Singapore scored 8 on Uncertainty Avoidance Index, which is one of the lowest scores globally, contrast to the Philippines. So, the characteristic of the Singaporean society is they highly comfortable with ambiguity and flexibility. They often embrace the change and innovation that happen in their country. Singaporean tends to be more pragmatic, with a focus on a practical solution and adaptability. This openness to change has contributed the Singapore reputation as a hub for entrepreneurship and economic innovation. In workplace implication, in a Singaporean workplace, they are usually dynamic and encourage flexibility. Employees are comfortable with lack of strict rules and are often quick to adapt to a new processes or technology. Risk-taking and rapid decision-making are encouraged, which align with Singapore law, uncertainty avoidance and forward-thinking business culture. So that's all for my part. I will pass to another person. Thank you for watching.
Hi everyone, my name is Nurul Irdina Aifa binti Ahmad. My number metric is 297993. So now I will continue the presentation and I will talk about the indulgent and restraint. So the first country that we choose is Philippines. Philippines, it's more indulgent, more to indulgent society. Why I say like that? Because the Philippines score higher on indulgent, indicating a more indulgent culture. Meanwhile, for Singapore, Singapore scores lower on indulgent because the restraint culture is higher. For example, that we can see, Singapore emphasize discipline, self-control, and structure in their personal and public life. Public expression in the emotion is often more controlled. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.